Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of Talk Your Ish, which is the fan calling show on the channel, people. I don't know why my top button was open. You know what I'm saying? Out here showing too much titties. What is going on? But anyways, people, we are live. We are live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Hope everyone's having an absolutely exceptional Monday, people. First and foremost, please make sure you hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share this across all the socials and subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Arsenal versus Manchester City title race continues, just a point between them with 3 games to go. Obviously, Manchester City have a game in hand, so Manchester City have 3 games to go. Arsenal, I believe, have 2 games to go. Let me actually double check that before I continue. You could just be out here giving out false information, people. Let me just double check. Yeah, I was right. Arsenal 2 games to go. Obviously, one of them, their next one being away to us, Manchester United, Manchester City, with 3 games to go. But this show ain't about me. Talk your ish, not about me. It's about the supporters of Sarcasm City TV. You lot are always all real ones. I've dropped the link in the chat, people. I've dropped the link in the chat and we'll continue to during the show. There's only 2 rules when it comes to the fan calling show, people. Only 2 rules. 1, camera must be on, face facing forward. In the light, people. Camera on, face facing forward. I like the actual stupid man himself said here. He's actually right. You know what I'm saying? We don't care what you look like. I just need to clarify that enough. It's just because we don't want to see anybody's chest, anybody's titties, anybody's genitalia. And the reason why I'm so graphic is to explain as to why. We really do not care what you look like, people. And like the stupid man said himself, he says, let me just clarify how much we don't care what you look like. Like we get this stupid guy on with his stupid voice, his stupid face. He says his stupid mustache, his stupid Luigi mustache. He missed that part out. And his stupid opinions. And if you are unsure as to what idiot I'm talking about, it's the guy who said this dumb shit. But here we are.
Say, the 2 girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
And your 16 out of 10 t-shirts are available, people. The link is in the pinned comment for the 16 out of 10 t-shirts. 2 different designs, 4 different colors, including white and black, as you can see here on my left-hand side, or it might be right-hand side to you lot. Secondly, when you call in, make sure you know what you want to talk about, people. So don't just call in for calling in sake. You'll get 5 to 10 minutes to have your say on whatever you want to talk about, and as well as Arsenal versus Manchester City as well. And thirdly, before we continue, if you are a member, it's first come, first serve. But if you are a member of the channel, then your question, your comment takes priority. I mean, not your question, your comment, sorry. You take priority. You will queue jump to the front of the queue if you are a member. So if you are a member of the channel, remind me in the private chat, because some people's usernames are different to the names they are using on the StreamYard as well, people. And big up to everyone already in the chat. I see you lot. The phone lines lighting up as well. I just wanted to get to something real quick. So, and else, big up Gaming for Life. I see you, Taz. Big up as well. And to A. Solomon, who said, is there any other method other than PayPal for merch? PayPal being a dick. DM me, A. Solomon, and let me know what's going on, what the issue is, and we'll sort it out. Don't worry about it. We'll pattern it. Big up to M. De Niro. Big up the Goat Mod Warrior J in the cut as well. Large up everyone that is everyone that's here. And he says Flawless actually managing to wear a worse and uglier t-shirt than the 16 out of 10 shirt. But this 16 out of 10 shirt he's in my DMs talking about, I want a cut of the merch. Hey, don't let these people lie to you, you know. You know what I'm saying? And that. Don't let people lie to you. That's all I'm gonna say. But we got CP in the building, this fraud. What are you saying, CP? You good?
Big up, man. You know, you were talking about things like you were showing too much, skin and stuff. You know who's showing a lot? Spurs defense. They're showing a lot. They're showing way too much lately. You know what I'm saying? You know how you're talking about not exposing genitalia and stuff. I think they're exposing the back line. They're definitely exposing their back line.
Yeah, man. I just jumped on it. I'm like, yo, why is my top button up? And I was like, what is going on? Let me just fasten this. But I hear you. You know what I'm saying? See, look, see, still willing to negotiate a share of the merch, but I thought it's ugly and it's fuck the merchandise. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't let haters. You see how haters like to lie, people. Big up Steve in the cut. Well. Yeah, man, let's get to the first caller. You know what I'm saying? No better way to start than someone who's not only a member of the channel, but also a part of one of the popular shows. Man, like Kaneki in the building. Yes, Kaneki, what are you telling me, fam? What you saying?
Doing good so far, man. How's everybody? Big up Steve, Curry Pirate. Big up everybody, you know?
All blessed, man. All blessed, fam. What do you want to chat about? Floor is yours, fam.
First, I'm going to talk a little bit about Man United before I go on to Arsenal. So we're going to deal with Manchester United.
Mhm.
I need to. I'm seeing a lot of reports that are saying, unfortunately, Harry Maguire is out for 3 weeks, and how he's been a solid. First, we need to stop this. We need to stop this. I am not going to listen to anybody that's telling me that the guy that cost us 73 points in signing for the club is has been our best centre back this season. Our best centre back this season has been Casemiro, and he's not a centre back.
I
All right.
hear you. I hear what you say.
All right. And Thomas Tuchel, can Man United actually be original? You have the Stuttgart manager out. You have the Stuttgart manager out there that plays front foot football that would fit Man United perfectly. You have the Olympic Lyon manager. You have the Olympic Lyon.
The Stuttgart manager. What's his name?
Sebastian Hoeneß.
All right, go on, carry on.
I just know him as Sebastian. I never knew his last name. I was trying to think of his last name.
His uncle is the Bayern CEO.
Yeah.
He just signed a 5-year deal though, Kaneki. He just signed a 5-year deal. That's Stuttgart.
Wait, hold up.
It's all good, Kaneki. Carry on, stay on the line. I'm gonna get more callers and stay on, Kaneki. All right, man. So we're gonna go to it. This is a new call. Always good to see new names in the chat. Don't believe he's called in before. My Taz is in the building.
Oh.
Yes, Taz. What are you saying?
Yeah, it's literally first time, man. Can you not hear me and see me?
Yeah, hear you clear, man. Who's your football team? Where are you calling in from, my guy?
I'm calling for. I'm talking about Man United. Really, it's more of United therapy.
Okay, United fan, yeah, man. I'm here for you. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Yeah, we here, man. We Manchester United fans. It's like an AA meeting, man. I have a problem. I'm a Manchester United fan. Trust me, I know.
I'm actually counting the days till the season ends. The only game I actually care about is the FA Cup, and that's it. I couldn't care less about any of the games. But honestly, I mean, today the only difference about today's game is that it'll probably be the first game without Bruno starting. So at least we'll get to see how that turns out to be. Probably see maybe Mason Mount starting. Honestly,
Damn, let's go.
You know what, low-key, I'd put Ahmad in that Bruno role and see how he does.
As a 10, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, you know what? He can't do no worse than Bruno. That's what I would say. It can't go anywhere.
He can hold the ball. That's the thing. Like, he can keep a ball.
Yeah. Just.
We'll see how it comes. But it's just every single time I look at United, I'll go on Twitter and I'll look at United. All I see is it's always bad news upon bad news upon bad news. Either one player is injured, another player is injured, and it's just like, I just don't know what to exactly say at the same time, or think at this point. All I'm hoping for is Ineos actually become ruthless and serious. After all the hype with changing the board members, I'm happy with the board members being changed, but I want to see someone gone, someone that's big. I want to, if they set off a Rashford, a Bruno, or someone like that, I'd be like, you know what, big up, literally. Yeah. But the question is, will that actually happen?
That is the big question. Trust me, I have my doubts. We'll see. So far, they've done well, but there's still so much more work to be done. But they surprised me. But when you expect nothing, a little bit is going to seem like a lot. So, but they've done.
When your ex-girlfriend isn't cheating on you and stealing your money, and the new gal,
yeah, she's doing the basics.
Like, oh, she's nice.
Yes, it's kind of like that. Yeah, you expect this girl, she's just a piece of shit, and she's just polite to you, and it's like, all right, it's a bit strange, but yeah, I hear you. I hear exactly what you're saying. Yeah, go on, carry on, Taz.
Also, this is so shameless on me, but I'm literally banking on Bayern Munich to get Ten Hag somehow. Some place, if Bayern Munich somehow get Ten Hag, I don't care. I'll be happy for a whole summer. But the question is, why?
Question for you, Taz. You said you were looking for major changes, but there is a major change. You guys are not gonna renew.
Yo, CP,
Varane
you know what? Yeah.
Man.
And what did you just say, CP?
You guys aren't.
You didn't let him finish.
Yeah, because it's CP. We don't want to hear him. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear his opinion on stuff United. You know what to do, or we don't want to hear what he's got to say. He's number one crook. He is going. Carry on, Taz. Carry on.
So I was actually listening to the question. I thought it was gonna be a serious question.
No. You're new here.
It is.
CP at Egypt. You know what? One thing you need to learn, yeah, like whilst you're on Sarcasm City TV, if it's a rival fan on the panelists ask you in a question, it's probably a dickhead question. Highly likely. You know what I'm saying? So just be aware of it. Don't take anybody serious if it's from a rival perspective. Steve's kind of okay, but then the rest of them, yeah, like CP and the rest of the Egypts, yeah, foolishness.
Fair enough.
That's what it is.
Fair enough.
Yeah, especially CP.
Yeah, so see, especially CP.
I appreciate that.
I literally thought it was Ryan. I was like the only rival fan. But that was
rival fan. He's just at Egypt. You know what I'm saying? But he's also in that boat as well. And that's what it is. But let me ask you, Taz, City, Arsenal. Who do you think wins the league title and why?
Do you know what? Part of me, thing is, it's like a lose-lose situation for me. But I just think City are just too consistent for them to. I just can't see them bottling it. But at the same time, I just feel like Spurs will do something extremely Spursy and somehow beat City. Like I could just see it happen, yeah. And then if that actually happens, then I can't explain it. But for some reason, I'm not going to counter Arsenal straight away. I still think City will win, but I still think there's at least a 10% chance Arsenal somehow win the league.
Okay, 10% chance. All right, first.
Make it happen, Arsenal.
Let me get your before I let you go, Taz. Let me get your prediction for tonight. Obviously, we play it away at Crystal Palace. Score prediction.
It's not. You know what? I'm gonna say. I might say a 2-1 Palace. You know, I might just say a 2-1 Palace. I am not confident at all.
Okay.
You guys are gonna grind out a win. You guys are gonna do your thing the whole season. 3-1 Man United.
See, you see what I just said earlier about not taking rival fans serious on here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Have you not had a million games this season where the opponent has beat you on the balance of play and been way better? But
that's every opponent.
I mean,
pretty much.
Yeah, but when your team that concedes more shots like Drake, it's bad.
Yeah, Steve. All three of us here sat down and watched our team get outplayed by Burnley.
You've been outplayed by everyone. Is insert football.
No, it's worse, but it's worse because it's Burnley. It's worse because it's Burnley.
Oh yeah, I know you don't like Burnley.
It's even worse because it was Burnley.
Hey,
I know you're a fan of Burnley. All right, facts with the setup. Wagwan, where are you streaming from?
My new camera. I'm just testing my
new camera. Right, that zoomed in by itself. Yo, what have you?
I don't know. I have to look on it now.
Oh, you don't know. That shit just panned in. Who have you got? What girl you got behind the camera? What's going on? Clearly, I'm not doing it. Tell me you not seen that. You man seen the zoom in.
We all saw that.
Okay,
you know, them Channel 5 News Zoom and that.
Yo, man, have the cameras.
What reality show is he filming?
Yo, what is going on? It's crazy.
It's a new camera, man. I just bought a new camera.
Yeah, it looks fine still. Hey, you know what?
Hey, Fats, listen, you gotta do that again. And
what happened with my laptop? Yeah, but somehow the camera's not on my laptop.
It looks fine, fam.
Fats, you gotta do that again. And this time, when it zooms in, you have to say, "Welcome to Channel 5 News. We have breaking reports." You need to.
I wish I had that, Fabrizio Romano credential, but nah.
Hey, you got it set up. Jesus, I'm jealous. I need that set up, yo. I need it to pan so I come on and it zooms in like that. I could just. Well, I'm saying, but yeah, Taz, big up for the call, man. Much appreciated. Make sure you call back in, though, man. Great first call, man.
Big up for having me on.
Single time, Taz. Big up. Anyway. Shout out to Taz. It's always good to see new people in the cut. Before we continue, run up the likes, hit the subscribe button, all of that good stuff as well. We click back in Facts. There he is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you need to get that. The zooming was fire. It was. But hey, we going to Yorkshire, people. King of Yorkshire in the building. I like King. Yes, my done. What you telling me?
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I'm all good, man. Shout out this channel, obviously. Shout out all the content creators out there. And we play tonight, but I couldn't care. I couldn't care less. All I am bothered about for my team is beating Arsenal and winning the FA Cup. That's it, bro. And then I want this Humpty Dumpty other manager to get sacked. So this is what it is right now. So Arsenal, because these Arsenal fans need to just calm down because these men have no self-awareness. These men have no self-awareness like Drake, like Drake, you know, like that, like Kendrick Lamar's fan Drake, you know, like that. We will all see the diss tracks, so this is what it is.
Nah, facts.
They both
I hear
just
you
look like
100%.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed it. Just chats. But let me ask you again, King. I know you just mentioned there about United beating Arsenal. I know you've had Arsenal. I mean, you've had Manchester City winning the league. You still with that, or have you changed? Has this last week's past results changed your mind? You're like, you know what, Arsenal have more of a chance. Or are you still with City?
Still with City. I'm still with City because even if Arsenal do beat us, I think Man City will win all their games. I just don't see the point. And people say about Tottenham, I've watched Tottenham for the past few games. Like Tottenham look absolutely shattered. They look absolutely shattered because James Maddison, he's not playing well. He's not been playing well for the past few months. So this is what it is.
Rona said that.
Yeah.
Again, no one's disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
All it was is that we didn't put him in the flop of the season. We also remember we'll get 10 wins. Remember that?
He's not a flop. I won't go.
Remember that? Wait, King, before you go, remember that? Huh? You want to go into that discussion, or you just want to let King?
Yeah, bro.
Let King carry on. Go on, King.
I just don't. I don't think he's been a flop because at the start of the season he was one of the best players on form at the start of the season, and then since he's picked up that injury, he hasn't been the same. And I also think the whole Tottenham team, like I said, is absolutely shattered because the way that Ange plays is a lot of energy and. It does take it out of you, and this is the thing because the people say the Premier League is the best league, the best league, but technically it's not. The Premier League just pays some power. The Premier League is the Premier League hasn't been great for the past 2, 3, 4 seasons, like because you got you've got Manchester United. What we're like 9th now, but we've been 6th for 7th for like God knows how long, and we should be not even there. We should be like second half of the table. So this is how bad the Premier League is. Yeah. And then obviously you got teams like Aston Villa in 4th. Like big up to Aston Villa, obviously, but obviously. They should be not 4th, like you know, and teams like Chelsea and Tottenham should be doing. I think Tottenham should be doing a little bit better, but again, like I said, they are absolutely shattered. But Chelsea should be doing extremely better, even though they got a good. Even though they won, what was it, 5-0 or 6-0 against West. 5-0 against West Ham, so this is it, man. This is it. But yeah, man can't wait. I've been waiting for this Arsenal game. Because
the next. I can get both. I should have asked Taz the same thing. So let me ask you, King, first and foremost, Crystal Palace Manchester United prediction.
I'm just saying this out of hope. I don't think this will actually happen. Every prediction I make on Manchester United, people, it's out of hope. It's not.
So it's from the heart. It's not from the head.
Yes. So I'm going to say 2-1, but I honestly think that Eze and Elise, they are going to have a field day. They are going to have a field day, Elise and Eze, because they're just different, man. Like technically the IQ of these two players, they are just different. And obviously I've been hearing rumors of Manchester United getting Elise next season because apparently he's got a release clause. So get this guy in, get this guy in, bro. Because this guy, take both of them, bro. I don't care. Take both of them, bro. Take and the Lise and bring back my guy Jadon Sancho, who bowled out in the Champions League semi-final. So all United fans, yeah, who didn't rate Jadon Sancho and rated that for Bruno Fernandes, hold that, mate. You know, like that. So
I hear you. Oh yeah, scoreline prediction. Go on. Let me hear the hope. I hear you.
I said 2-1, 2-1. I think we win 2-1.
Okay.
I hope.
By the time we do the next fan calling show would have come up. Obviously, we would have played Arsenal, so score prediction for that as well. I should have asked Taz, but I forgot.
I can't wait for this game. Honestly, I
hear you, King. I'm genuinely looking forward to it. I can't start anyway because it's last
even flawless. I know that I've said on shows that how bad we've been, but Man United have got something about them against teams like Arsenal and teams like Liverpool recently. They've just Man United just got something about them where they can just spoil the party, and I just got a feeling that Man United are going to at least get a draw. I just got a feeling it's going to be a high scoring draw. I think it's going to be 2-2. Okay. I just got a feeling it's going to be 2-2.
Right.
I just think that Arsenal might go 1-0 up, and then we might make it 2-1, and then we might let in a goal, and then we might let in a goal to make it 2-2. But I generally think
it don't make logical sense. But I hear you because I agree with you. I'm saying
I can see you guys.
But then again, the two results against Liverpool logically didn't make any sense. That's just
didn't make any sense.
The majority of United's matches logically, when you look at it on paper, everything going into it, and then somehow we get a result, and you're like,
how? Because how many times have I said this?
But I'm genuinely looking forward to the game. You are right.
We don't do respect it. As bad as Man United are against this season, I think against Arsenal, the form goes out the window.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. The phone goes out the window, bro. Like this is what I'm trying to say.
This is
Arsenal just off the bottle.
The latter stage of season, they're gonna have that pressure. They're gonna have that pressure.
Yeah.
But yo, King, I gotta let you go, my done. Because I'm gonna have to get through the rest of these calls. But yo, man, always good seeing you.
Always big up everyone. Big up everyone on the panel. Big up everyone on the panel. We are going to destroy Arsenal title hopes. Let's go.
Fucks with that energy. Big up my guy King every single time. Now, nephew, I didn't manage to patent tickets, but if anyone has any, let me know. I'm trying to know that game gonna be
that Premier League thing. I've been telling everybody the Premier League has not been the same since the Barclays Premier League. The Premier League has fell off. Everyone is talking about that. This is the FIFA League, where everybody's like, you have the Farmers League. This is the FIFA League. This is the FIFA just came out. What's the best starter team? You just our Prem team. That's what this is. This team sells FIFA. That's what this team does. That's what this league does. That's all it is.
Trust me, I hear you. Let me get to this next caller. Another regular. Big up Lex in the building as well. I like gaming. My guy, you good?
Yeah.
Talk about gaming. Floor's yours, man. Floor's yours.
Listen, I didn't expect us to absolutely dominate West Ham 5-0.
I didn't either.
I'm not gonna lie. I was surprised because I thought their defense would be much better than Spurs.
But I hear you. I didn't expect that. I'm not gonna lie and expect that. I thought West Ham would put up a better fight, but then in hindsight, with Moyes leaving, but I hear you. Go on, gaming. Carry on.
But yeah, obviously the Spurs game. Spurs get battered everywhere they go. Come on.
Cheer up, Postecoglou.
But hold on. And listen, I'm happy we finally get a back-to-back win. Screw West Ham and screw Tottenham.
First.
Listen, we just got to keep up. And my thing is, why did it take him so long to realize the tactics now? Why did he do this now, not in the beginning of the season?
I do see people I've heard a lot of Chelsea fans say that. That seems to me on social media that he's playing the way that they played in pre-season. And that's why we're seeing this upturn in form, which is
Chelsea fans are also saying that Chelsea played better without Enzo Fernandez. That's been my one question as well.
Well,
I
first,
mean,
I'm
then
saying.
The
again,
thing is,
Santos was in
stay
that
sharp.
preseason.
Stay sharp.
Do you
This is
do you,
not-
do you nah, let me ask you, Gaming. Do you believe that? Do you think Chelsea are better without Enzo?
I mean, we've been winning our 2 last games, so I could say yes.
Okay.
But then I could say on one side, Enzo's been injured since last year in December.
All right.
Yeah. That was what I was just going to bring up. I was just about to bring that up because that sounds like when what was it? That sounds like when we lost Pogba and we won 2 games playing Scott McTominay when everyone was like, yeah, we're better without Paul Pogba. And then everything went to shit real quick. And then when he came back, they're like, yeah, man, we really missed him. With the whole Enzo thing is that you've been playing Enzo injured for basically a year now. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. You guys have been playing him injured for a
Yeah,
year.
you're right.
Yeah,
Now,
man, did forget about that.
No, I don't think he's been injured for a year. No.
No.
No,
How
it
long
was
has he had?
December. There's literally reports saying Fats, we knew since
last season,
December.
second half of the season, he was one of the best players.
Yeah, he was.
He was, but he had a knee injury during that time as well. That's what I mean by he's been playing with a lot of. He's been playing through injury for a year. A year, groin. You had the ankle injury. You had the knee injury.
Now it's December.
You had another knee injury again.
That was like 6 months ago.
But Poch still played him, though,
This
like-
conversation is so disingenuous in some ways. I just don't think that. Yeah, okay. Maybe and maybe he sees.
Let me
Enzo
ask you,
and
Fats,
Caicedo.
do you think Chelsea play better without Enzo, or do you think it's an agenda?
I think it's an agenda.
Okay, fair.
Yeah,
That's
I think it's
that's
just agenda. I think it's just agenda. I think there's a way that you could put. Maybe it's a 2-8. That's at the moment. I'm looking at the midfield right now. Okay, maybe we can identify Caicedo as a number 8. But then you could maybe put Enzo alongside him. Then let's say if Lavia comes back, then he might be playing in that number 6 role.
Yeah.
So either
But
that
I can say
or...
Caicedo has been our best midfielder this season.
Oh, this season, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he has been.
I can't sit there and say it was Gallagher. Yeah, everyone was saying Gallagher, but I can't sit there and say Gallagher.
Let me ask you, Gaming. Speaking of Gallagher, what do you think of the banner? Too much, too soon? Oh, yo, with it. Wow, I said disgraceful. Go on. Why did you think it was disgraceful?
Because why would you do it to a Gallagher? Why not a Thiago Silva?
That's
why
true.
not a Kante?
Yeah.
I think it's a bit too much. I think it's a bit too much.
So
as well.
Gamer, their argument is that it's the whole profit thing. They can't say that whole profit thing. So they said Chelsea at birth, right? And then they're saying, oh, it's because we want to sell Gallagher and his contract is ending at 2025.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, they
It's
could have
more
also
about-
chosen
it's more about the
Trevor
profit.
Chalobah. They could have chosen Trevor Chalobah, who we've been linked with selling for the past year, who's also been performing well this season for us whenever he's come on.
I don't want
So it's just
Chalobah to
pure
go.
hypocrisy.
I don't want Chalobah to be sold. He's been brilliant in the last 2 games. I don't want him sold. I'll be pissed off if he gets sold.
But if Fofana comes back, Chalobah go back to the bench. You do realize that.
It depends on
True.
who you get because if we sell Chalobah for 30 million, we're linked with getting Tosins for free.
And you also think about Thiago Silva's leaving as well. True.
No, with all due respect, here, Thiago Silva's going to leave anyway. So
Yeah.
regardless, we're going to have to look at a centre back this summer as well. I've heard names about Diamande. I mean, Steve watching Diamande in the other leagues as well. I don't know about Euro. Maybe Steve watching.
Okay, Fats, here's I got a
Euro's
question.
not going to Chelsea.
Fats,
Yeah,
I
he's
got a
going to
question.
Madrid.
He ain't going to
He's going to
Chelsea,
Madrid.
bro.
He's
I
going to
got a question for Fats. Who do you really want to go as a left back? Do you want Chilwell to be sold or Cucurella?
I said Chilwell all day.
Has to be chill.
Yep.
It has to be Chilwell.
It has to
Because
be
now we
Chilwell.
need a striker.
I can't have enough injury pros on our team. No.
And sorry, to add to the Enzo thing, the 2 best games we've been playing, which was Tottenham, Villa, and the stretch, is when Cucurella has been inverting, which we did in preseason. The same preseason where we had Enzo
Did
Caicedo
we?
as a double pivot. Yes, we did. We did that against
So
Newcastle.
CP,
and we
you
did that against Brighton.
CP, you agree that the Chelsea's better performances has come from has been assisted by Poch reverting back to what Chelsea was
Yes,
doing
what
in
we're doing in
preseason
preseason.
tactically.
Because we did inverting a left back for Newcastle in preseason and Brighton, right? Against Premier League sides. We did left wing against Wrexham because it's fucking Wrexham, and we're like, chill left wing, let's fucking do it. It's Wrexham, guys. And that's the thing. So that's why what happens is Caicedo is allowed to play. It's almost like having 3 midfielders, right? Which Fats was saying, like, if we get Lavia, but that's what gives us security, right? Because now the midfield is more compact. Now you don't have to worry about Caicedo always being so far back because, you know, Gallagher's going to jump up front and Caicedo's going to have no cover.
All right, let me
Because
ask
you've
you
been
this
seeing with
then.
that extra
Would
protection.
you-
Yeah, sorry.
Would you prefer him, Enzo, play as a second 8 or as a 10 if Gallagher leaves?
No, I'm fine with the second 8 if we do the inverting thing.
Yeah.
If we don't do the inverting, then I get the idea of like, then we have to think of a different
But you know
system, right?
I forgot
But
someone
that's
else.
the thing.
Nkunku in that team as well. I forgot Nkunku.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So he would
But
be the 10.
You've also got to remember, if Fofana comes back in the squad, he's an injury prone. So if he gets injured for the whole season again, Chalobah will go in as well.
First. But let me ask you, Gaming. Obviously, you lot travel away to Forest. Obviously, you lot, and to those that are trying to join, don't worry, man. You'll be able to join because the studio.
Up the Hooters away. Up the Hooters away.
Scoreline prediction for Forest away.
4-0 Chelsea. Simple.
Okay.
We should go in there and beat them. Poch, if you really want to keep this up, do it. But I still don't think they'll sack him. I don't think they're going to.
You man are going to get Anthony Elangard.
He's crazy.
You man are going to get Anthony Elangard.
If they get a draw, they pretty much stay in the league.
The crazy.
That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying it. Every
we have to
time.
treat this game very carefully.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it could go sideways.
That's you going.
Yeah.
Of course I'm going.
All right,
Yeah, because that was what I was about to say. Every time when Chelsea go on like a nice winning run and their heads get too big, they always crumble. They always do it.
I can guarantee you in this Forest game, Poch is going to play Gallagher at left wing again. I can guarantee you it.
Crazy. Right,
Wait, why?
No, I think
why?
as well. Keep the same lineup as yesterday.
Yeah.
Well,
No, but Gaming has all right to say that because Pochettino did do that before.
But Gaming,
yes, he did.
Out, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I'm Poch out, but I don't think I don't think he'll be sacked. He's gonna be kept. I don't think.
Why do you think he gets kept? Because of the position you finish in the league. You reckon they'll keep
because if we get Europe, he's gonna be kept.
Yeah. Right.
No, and specific
because the owner said if Poch doesn't qualify for Europe, win any of the FA Carabao Cup, he gets sacked. But if we qualify for Europe, he's staying. I don't think they're going to sack him. They will sack him. I'm sorry for that.
Hey, Chelsea finishing a European spot, man. Poching, I'm with it.
Sorry,
I can't lie. If Chelsea finish above Tottenham, at this rate, I can see us get 5th. By the way,
I can see it.
You keep drinking that Kool-Aid, man.
I'll bet with anyone here £100. Chelsea finish 5th.
Yeah, but
save your money.
Save your money in a row.
Sorry, Gamer, you're slightly incorrect because the reports came out that we have to be in Europa League, not Conference League. If we get conference, he's fucking getting fired. Report said even yesterday it has to be Europa, so it has to be 6th or 5th.
Bro,
so if you get 7th, he's sacked.
Checked out the season, man.
Yeah, but they're still not. They won't sack him.
Yeah, and I'm going to be real. You man have what, 2 games left?
Yeah, 3 games.
You got 3 games. I don't see you winning all 3. That's the thing. I don't see you winning all.
We will.
Hey, Fats, wait. Before we carry on, Fats, Chelsea winning all 3 of their last remaining games. Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, man. Okay, absolutely. Let's go, man. Over there holding a cigarette like not cutting.
We've got Nottingham Forest, Brighton away, Bournemouth at home. Easy dubs.
Yeah. Bournemouth. Please understand that.
Wait. Ain't Bournemouth a terrible?
Bournemouth and Brighton.
Ain't Bournemouth a terrible place for you lot in regards to results? Don't you have a bad record there? Chelsea.
It is. It is.
Bad record there. I'm mistaken.
No, we're playing.
No, they do.
At home. No, just say it's Bournemouth in general. Don't Bournemouth have your number?
No.
Isn't it? All right, stand corrected then.
Only one time they beat us. That was.
And by the way,
I think the only one I'm scared of is Forest.
Actually, they beat us under Conte as well.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, cool. But hey, Gaming, gotta let you go, my guy, before you do that. Oh yeah, you already said 4-0. All right, then big up, every single time, Gaming. Gonna continue to get to these callers, people. Another new caller. I've seen him in the chat before. I'm saying, so it's great always to have new people on. Big up, man, like Sorafel in the building. My guy, what you saying, man? You good?
Hey, it's good to see y'all. I mean, first time calling in, long time viewer. So
yeah, man, that's why I recognized the name. I was like, Sorafel.
Yeah. Big up to crowd.
Hey, big up, man. Where you calling in from? Who's your team as well, Sorafel?
I'm calling in from Minneapolis, Minnesota, home of the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm a gunner. So
okay, you're a gunner.
That is so depressing.
I'm sorry. Sorry to break it to you. I'm sorry.
I know you're Wolves and Arsenal, fam. My God.
Listen, I grew up in Minnesota, so I got to be with Timberwolves.
No, that makes sense. Let me ask you.
And then Arsenal.
Sorry to cut you off. Completely switching sports. Obviously playing the Nuggets. Who you got? The T-Wolves in what? I know you got
T-Wolves. T-Wolves in 6.
T-Wolves in 6. Okay, thanks. So you got balled out in that first game.
Oh yeah, they balled out. That was
they did.
Yeah.
No. Sorry to cut you off, but go on, carry on.
Well, no worries. Going back to the EPL side of things, I think as a league, I think it's gone down over time in terms of quality. Even the top teams that are supposed to challenge year in year out are slowly regressing, and you see it with Arsenal in the past. Now it's kind of United and Chelsea, and I think this pattern will continue for a while. I think the over quality for the amount of money spent is going down tremendously, and I think we need to be more aware of that. But overall, I think in terms of Arsenal, I mean, there's nothing more I can ask for in terms of Arteta. I mean, I'm still Arteta in, but it's just the circumstances of facing a juggernaut like City. So it's whatever. We'll continue on. I have not drunk the Kool-Aid.
Sorry. we want to league against the Invincibles, your Invincibles, and against Sir Alex. Juggernaut. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. Oh my God, we went against the Juggernaut too. Boo-hoo with Conte.
Hey, I'm just being realistic. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm being realistic. That's all.
So,
this is.
do you have City? So let me ask you, Sir Rafael. So you have City winning the league this season, but you're still back in Arteta. So is it next season you look at and go, all right, we must win the league?
Yes. I think
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, more so. I think last season raised expectations a little too high, and I think we fell back a little bit with our signings. I think we didn't sign a proper 8, which we should have. I think you can say Declan Rice could be in that position, but still, I think a proper 8 that's a like replacement for Xhaka would have been important. And then even more important than that is a 9, like a proper 9, because I personally don't think you can rely on Gabriel Jesus to be.
Why can't you rely on Jogo Finito? What's wrong with Jogo Finito?
This guy. Yeah, Jogo
what's
Finito.
wrong?
I don't know.
What's wrong with my
if you want a striker,
yeah.
Don't try and sell him your rubbish. But what about Kai? Are you not a fan of Kai Havertz? Because I've seen people seem to be split. Not a fan of Kai.
I'm not a fan of Kai because I think he gets into forms, but like what he's done so far in April, I mean, and to me, is what you can ask for, I guess. But it's not up to the par of a 60 million player and the wages that he's on. I think if you have a player like that, I think you demand way more. I think you demand at least him to be in the running with Watkins and Haaland and so forth.
Solanke as well.
And Isak as well.
Well done.
Who's out here?
I like this.
Out here calling him the later who's in Luis Muriel. I got stick for it. Hold up.
Some Arsenal fan did guys can't have a couple.
I don't lose Muriel.
I'm just happy that you did.
Hey, Fats, we ain't even talking about gassing players from you. We are not hearing that. I'm sorry.
I'm not. Look, on a realistic note, they've been good. Purple patch in the month of March till like May.
That's not what I said. I just said we're not hearing about gassing strikers from you when you gas one of the worst strikers ever.
What about the whole season?
I'm thinking about. I mean, from the end of February into now, he's done pretty well. I mean, like he's stepped up to his what I've expected from him for that streak. Fine, but prior to that, it was not up to par. And that's the thing. That's like the standards that separate you from being a champion and not. Throughout the whole competition. Even then, someone behind you has to step up. I think Troops calls it the striker that can't be named.
Yeah.
You mean Thierry Henry? Number 14.
Yeah. Jesus, was injured as well. So like, if you can't have, I guess scoring in terms as a team, as a group, when you have, Saka and Trossard and Martinelli stepping in, that's fine. That's all good and well. But I think you need a proper striker to take you to the next level. Even with Pep and winning the Champions League, you can arguably say Haaland was the missing ingredient in that recipe. So.
Now, I fully hear what you're saying. So, sir, let me ask you, great call as well. You traveled to Old Trafford. Scoreline prediction for that game?
It's tough. 2-1 Arsenal. Late 80th minute. Yeah, winner.
Apologies. I had a call.
Oh, good. And do you believe you beat Everton on the last day as well?
You know what? I'll say the Everton match is going to be even tougher. It'll be like 1-0. They're going to scrape by. I think Dyche is going to bring out the classic Burnley 4-4-2 double decker park the bus, you know. So it's going to be difficult. I think I'm more worried about Everton than United, but also United. I'm more so worried about the actual the environment more than anything, because I think we have Everton at home versus going away to Old Trafford. That's a different thing. Yeah, because I say if it was Everton away, I would have given it hope, way more hope compared to Old Trafford. But
so you have 6 points. So you think you get 6 points from 6? So you think City just win all their remaining games and you'll fall short just because of that?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think that's what's going to go down towards. I don't see City losing to Fulham. I think Fulham is probably the best chance in terms of where City will drop points. But if that's the Fulham midfield and Paulina shows out that day, and then they can hit with the counter with Traore and Iwobi in the second half. That's the how I see it happening. But it's tough. I don't think they're going to beat City. It's the only chance that you can have is a draw. But I'm not hoping on it. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. Rubbish. Tottenham now, for example.
Talk about it. Get off your chest.
Tottenham. I had expectations for in terms of closing out the season. Like, I mean, I bought what the media was saying in terms of they're going to be the title makers. I'm being honest. I thought they had,
No. Listen.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, I'm not biting. No one's going to really go at you for that, because when everyone was saying that Tottenham is going to decide, I'm like, that's what they said again with Liverpool. When Liverpool was going for the title, that Tottenham would have, Tottenham went on a 5-game losing streak.
Yep. Yeah.
So
now they have the second worst form. Sheffield United is the only team with worst form, right? In the past 5, they've lost 4.
Yeah.
That is just abysmal. Like, and more so that says about the quality of the English Premier League again.
But as I said before, since the Barclays Premier League, this league is not good since then, because Barclays Premier League, it was talent versus talent. What we have here is a bunch of systematic nitwits that don't know how to pass a ball when you need them to. Because as you were bringing it up, when I was talking about the Munich Mitrovic that you guys have up top in Havertz, All right. When everyone was talking about this and that, I'm like, you guys wasted money when you could have gone and get not only Ivan Toney. As I said before, I don't like calling the names that the media is calling. I'm talking about strikers that I knew. What is his name? Laborde from the League One is a killer that you guys could have signed. You guys could have, when I was talking about what's his name, Gionek, that was at Coventry. I was being mocked. Gokeres. I was being mocked about a League One striker. Why would Arsenal sign a League One striker? When I was bringing up Patrick Schick, most of these guys, I'm like, Arsenal don't need that 29 up top. I don't care what anyone wants to tell me. You need someone that can get a goal out of nothing. You've always had a striker, even Giroud, that would just get the ball and just decide, you know what, I'm just going to have a pot from 40 yards and stitch the ball in the net. You've always had those players. You don't have a maverick in your team at all. And what's going to cost you this season when you don't win the league is because there were games, key games, mind you, where you needed a maverick, where if you had a maverick, Alexis Sanchez in your team, and I'm not going to go with Alexis Sanchez now. If you had Alexis Sanchez in your team last season, you would have won the league. If you had Alexis Sanchez in your team this season, you would have been far more comfortable ahead than you are right now. What you're saying is completely correct with the Granit Xhaka, because when everyone was going at him, I'm like, you don't have a steady Eddie in your midfield beside a Declan Rice. You don't need. Everyone thinks you need some extravagant ball playing trick work Christian Roman Dortmund. You don't need that. You need a midfielder that just gives you a solid 6, 7 out of 10 consistently. Like with Chelsea, Corey Pirate can defend this. When you had the Cesc Fabregas doing all of this. You had Nemanja Matic. Nemanja Matic was a steady Eddie. When you had N'Golo Kante doing every single thing that he was doing, Nemanja Matic remained consistent as the steady Eddie. In your midfield, you don't have a steady Eddie, and that's cost you a lot this season. It's the reason why you're out the Champions League. It's the reason you're out the FA Cup, and the reason why you lost in the Carabao Cup is that your team is looking at too much dynamic, intricate footballers. You're not looking at someone that just gives me a consistent 7 out of 10 every game.
Yep.
Everyone wants to say that's Bukayo Saka. I don't need my winger. Only just Bukayo Saka. If Bukayo Saka can have like a Neymar of 20 good games and then like 10 bad games, I'm not going to really press him. But when you have someone in your midfield that's having 25 bad games and like 7 good games, I'm going to press the midfielder. I need you to be the steady Eddie, not my attacker, because the attacker's supposed to be the one struggling because people are stopping you from scoring. Who's stopping your midfield? Look at Declan Rice. You're telling me right now, if you had somebody beside a Declan Rice right now, they wouldn't be on the same amount, if not more goals than Declan Rice right now this season? Look how much goals Declan Rice has this season. If you had a fit, if you had a fit Thomas Partey or actually replace Xhaka like you were supposed to, like, why did you man not go after Barella? Why did you guys not go after Lobotka? Why did you guys not go after Milinkovic-Savic? Why did you guys not go after what's his name that went to Juventus, Weston McKennie? Why did you guys not go after Rabiot? Why did you man not go after, like, there's so many players I can name off the top of my head that Arsenal could have gone for. Instead, you're saying, oh, we can make do with what we have. You can't win the league trying to if, but, or maybe it. Liverpool tried that and failed. Look at you this season right now. Your defense, magnificent. Your midfield, no. Your attack, I'll give your attack a 7 out of 10 this season. I'll give your defense a 8 to 9 out of 10 this season. Your midfield is what's been killing you this season.
Yes. Thomas Partey's injury, and then there wasn't a life for like transfer for someone like Granit Xhaka. That was the problem to begin with, and it showed more on when it got crucial, like you said.
Yes, but sir, let me ask you before we let you go. Obviously, you not playing tonight. Nuggets Timberwolves.
Yep.
You go 2-0 up, or you think the series gets tied up?
I think they make the adjustments and it goes 1-1. Yeah, it gets tied up. Yeah.
Okay, but you already said.
We'll clear house and we'll get one more here. We'll split both ways and then we'll end it in their arena on the 6th game.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Hey, make sure you get over to the playback. Though, it'd be good to see you in the chat just to get a T-Wolves perspective as well. You know what I'm saying? Because you lot balled out in that game. It's just the fact that Kendrick dropped during that stream that took away from it. Kendrick Lamar dropped the disc.
I wasn't really tuned in for that.
yeah, that's it. But hey, Surfel, big up, man. Great call, man. Hey, good to see you, man. All right, bless up. Finally, bless up. Safe.
My only question is, why do people care about them two bums? I don't get it. Who? With Kendrick and Drake. I don't get it.
You a hip hop head?
I know I like hip hop. I just don't. Well, no, not Kendrick. Drake's alright.
Yeah,
Drake,
like,
I just don't have.
If you're a hip hop head, you'll get why it's such a thing. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm going to speak on this. I'm going to speak on this with that. Fam, that last thing, that Drake thing that he dropped.
Let's not get that.
That thing was just.
Because someone did ask me in the chat actually in regards to Flawless. I know, sorry to be off topic. Big up to Mesh. Are you doing another hip hop stream after Drake's drop? Yes, I just don't know when, but I'll do one. Not today. It'll be like Tuesday or Wednesday. But you'll get something. I'll do something. Probably the Wednesday, depending on if we're around.
Yeah, fam, because.
But I'll pattern something. But before we carry on, continue to run up the likes. Don't know how many we on. But it's not enough. Let's run up the likes. I'll continue to drop the link in the chat as well. We're at 38 likes. Let's get up to 50 likes. Like check 1212. Hit the subscribe button as well. Let's go to the next caller. Another caller who calls in regular. Man like Hano is in the building. Yes, Hano. What you saying, man? You good?
What's up, Hano?
Yeah, man. Big up.
Big up, Hano, man. What do you want to chat about, man? Floor is yours, my guy.
It's actually good that I have 2 other Chelsea fans here with me. Then I probably should speak positively about the game, but you guys just touched on it earlier. Enzo, Enzo now.
What about him? Do you think you play? Yeah, no stress. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Is that
if you can hear that in the background, apologies.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. We let CP on here be chatting away, and Ryan's in the chat, so don't worry about extra noise. It's all good. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Hold that.
But
go on. How do you think you play? Do you think you play better? Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. Do you think Chelsea play better without Enzo, or is it just an agenda from people?
Okay, so
hey, Hanno, say your opinion, man. It's all good,
Enzo,
man. Go and talk
Enzo
about it.
does not fit.
Okay.
Poch, and Enzo don't work together because Poch likes runners in his midfield. That's why Gallagher is probably having his best season he will ever have in his footballing career. Enzo likes to get on the ball, dictate play, slow the game down. That does not work. Rock and roll football. That's Poch's style, basically. If you put an Enzo in a Pep or the Zerbi team, he's cooking. He's cooking.
Okay, so you look at it more so from a tactical perspective. That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
So that's what I think. Enzo's been struggling, but I have to mention, of course, that injury. He's now gone for surgery. Apparently, it's kept him out for. He's been injured for 6 months of it, so plus minus 6 months, and that's when his performances have probably dropped off. But yeah, it's just that thing. So if we want to go with Poch, stick with Poch, then you let Enzo go. Simple for me. If you stick by the player, you let Poch go.
I can't remember. You Poch in or Poch out?
I'm Poch out.
Okay, I couldn't remember. I just had to clarify. That's all.
So, but
yeah, that's Fats's guy. He Poch in. We'll go and carry him.
But if we can, he can
so
convince me
your man's your Poch say with your chest. Sorry, go on, Hanno. Sorry, carry on.
The emergency.
Guy Poch in. So I'll just say it. It's all good.
Look, if we carry on this good patch of form to the end of the season, somehow sneak into Europa League, which will be.
You think you sneak into Europa League?
I've got a feeling we do.
So where 5th or 6th?
6th.
6. You think 6, so you get above Newcastle as well. All right, cool. First,
I think
let me get.
Steve's got tough games because you've got United away.
Yeah, we ain't tough.
Yeah, we should. To be honest, we should be winning that game. Our attack alone should be very.
I can see you guys. I can see you guys get a draw against each other. Honestly.
Yeah,
I could but I could. You're right. Newcastle always find a way to disappoint me. These motherfuckers.
Is it United? Is it United away like Newcastle?
No, it's at Old Trafford. Like that makes a difference.
I can see
if it was at our ground, I'd probably just say like it's a dub and just move. But like, Old Trafford, we always play like pussies. So like, it is what it is.
And I think you've got.
We got Brighton at home this Saturday.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
I think.
Let me ask you, Hanno. You travel away to Forest on Saturday, late kickoff UK time. Scoreline prediction, my guy.
Scoreline. The thing is, it depends on how. I reckon we beat Forest. We scrape past Forest, but the main game I'm looking at is Brighton away.
Now, scoreline prediction for that Forest game.
I'm just going to go with the 2-1.
2-1 Chelsea. Right, first.
So, yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, Hanno. Go.
Drake is an absolute fraud. Ken Drake has cooked him. He's fried.
Before I let you go, Hanno, Arsenal's Manchester City, who you got winning the league title?
To be honest, I was very against Arsenal winning the league. But because I don't really have many Arsenal fans like way in my area, I will allow it. But will it happen? I don't know.
So who do you think? So let me ask you, Hanno, who do you think will win the league?
City. I just think Arsenal have ruined their chances because I don't see City dropping points unless a miracle happens against Tottenham. So.
All right, first. And you make sure you subscribe to Hano's channel. Coach's Corner, link is in the title. Big up to Warrior J. But Hano, bless up, every single time. Big up. Shout out to Hano. We're gonna keep getting to these callers as well. Yo, hey Kevin, you there? You are a member of the channel. Are you there? Hey Kevin. Let me know. And also other people in the private chat as well. Other people who are looking to call in, if you're a member, let me know in the private chat because I will some of the names are different.
It was already game too early. That's why I've been going too long, I guess.
Yeah, it's because you've been hiding because the Lakers got trashed. We know. That's why you don't know what's going on.
I'm in Cancun saying, what can I do here?
Yeah. So what, Cancun not got Wi-Fi? Yeah?
Cancun, there's no Wi-Fi in Cancun. What are you about?
Yeah, there's no Wi-Fi in Cancun. Got you. No Wi-Fi in Cancun. This guy a joke, man. But C24, hey Kevin, either you man there? Let me know. There we go. We're gonna go to C24. My Don in the building. What are you telling me, my guy? You good?
I'm good, man. Hold on 1 sec.
Yeah, no stress. Do your thing. It's all good.
Yeah, can you hear?
Yeah, man. Every time.
Right. What's up, y'all? How are y'all doing?
All blessed, man. Always good to hear from you, man. What you want to chat about? Floor's yours.
Yeah, man. I was listening to some people earlier in the stream and talking about. Sorry if I'm driving. I'm just driving or whatever. So, I was hearing about like people talking about like, do we play better with Enzo and why do we keep Enzo? And I'm just like, I've been arguing with window lickers in our fan base all for like about three months now.
Preach, man.
And it's fucking tiring, because I'm arguing with people who don't know the standards of the club or forgot them, when they were established, when they were still in their dad's nutsack 20 years ago. So it's difficult to have like serious conversations with people like that. But my stance is it's clearly it's agenda. I think most of our issues this year have been structure and the fact that Poch will chop and change something that is actually working and then change in and out the people that are playing or that are in form. Like even with Mudryk, I think he's a finger painter anyways. I think he's slow and stupid, but at the same time, he's had decent games where he's contributed, but then Poch will just bench him. Same with Noni, when he's not, spending time with Ruby Rose, he's actually a decent footballer and he has chance. Yeah, I mean, I'm just being honest with you.
I like Madueke at PSV, bro. I wanted him at Newcastle.
Exactly, like these kids are like. Yeah, man. I mean, these people are talented. We have a lot of talented pieces. It's just about putting them together. And then when I hear people, especially today, when they're talking about like give Poch time, and then they forget about the egregious crimes that this man has committed all season. Nigga, don't fucking hit me. All right, cool.
Oh man.
So I'm sorry. That's
cool, man.
My bad.
Hey, C24, you don't have to apologize, man. You said nigga don't hit me, that's fine. You don't have to apologize, man.
I'm sorry.
What I'm saying, it's cool, man. Like I said earlier, man. Like I said earlier, C24, we let Ryan on here. You know what I'm saying? CP's here. Don't worry about it, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
All right, cool. Man, it's just man, I'm driving and talking at the same time. So. Exactly.
Yeah. So
I could have done away without saying ninja, I could have done that.
It's cool, man. Sometimes you gotta let M-word fly, man. I get it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a suitable. Even though I try and say it less, sometimes it's just suitable for certain situations. That's it. Sometimes it just fits.
It's like Tourette's, man. It's like ninja, so it just comes out. I'm sorry. But what was I even talking about just now?
You're talking about
we have the talent. Yeah, we have this. Like I'm glad that we finally found a structure that works. Like by inverting Kukurea, and then also when Reese comes back, maybe we can try that with him to pack the midfield, which we've been begging for all season.
Yeah. Aside
from playing Enzo and Caicedo closer together, and instead of isolating them, having them both like booty butt naked open, so like it's like wide the fuck open. I'm sorry, but at the same time, like we see the structures, and it's not rocket science for what the problems have been. It's a matter of, did Poch even attempt to do them, or when he does it and he sees it succeed, he goes away from it. That's the main issue that I've had with him. I mean, I get that we've had like a ton of injuries, and we still have a ton of injuries, and the fact that he has a young squad, but I mean, you can't tell me based off of when they're set up correctly, they'll put in performances like we've had recently over the last 3 to 4 games. Like the wins and everything, I think consistently winning, I think that's gonna come over time with these players playing with each other, along with having, certain experienced players who have the quality and also the championship level experience to bind it together on the field. Because I mean, the coach can say so much, but it's different when it's coming from a player on the field. Like when we had in 21, when we had, Silva, Rudiger, Asby when his legs weren't shot, J5, Conte, when we had a solid team that when Tuchel came in and just put it together and figured out how to put it together, like we ended up winning the UCL and giving City a lot of problems that year. So, I mean, it's for me, it's like that's why I blame Poch and now the directors more than the players this year. But at the same time, I can see like we have a lot of potential. It's just about putting it together and making sure they have the right ecosystem.
Okay,
because I know I might say something like real crazy right now, but like I believe honestly, if we are able to get our targets this summer, in 2 years we'll be competing for the Prem. Like I wholeheartedly believe that.
All it takes is 2 good summers to compete. I hear you. If you got the correct,
I'm based on the personnel that Chelsea have. I'm based on the personnel that Chelsea has. He has a point.
Yeah.
But C2
like, I mean,
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say prediction for your game against Forest. That's what I was gonna say. Obviously, you travel to Forest on Saturday. They need a point to stay in the league.
Damn, man, I love what we're playing, but at the same time, I don't trust these young motherfuckers, man. Like I still don't. It's like taking back a cheating wife, man. It's like, you cook real well and the sex is great, but bitch, you slept with my brother.
You still be talking to that.
I can't fucking
be talking to that.
I can't trust you. I can't trust you.
I can't fucking trust you. Yeah.
I hear you.
So I'm expecting maybe like a 2-1 win from us, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was a draw, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Because we're gonna go up against a low block, and I know we still have troubles with low blocks. If we're able to score early like we've been doing the last couple games, then I think it will be a different game. But if it's going later into the match, and it's like, let's say it's tied 1-1 or 0-0. I mean, I don't have a lot of confidence in this young team still. But it all depends on how we're set up in the first half and what we do in the first half. If we're able to get up into a comfortable lead early, then I think we can, ride that lead, and because we've been doing better in the second half, to be fair to Poch, over the last 5 games. So I just want to see how we play, but until I can see a consistent form of games where we're doing what we're supposed to do against these teams, then I'll start to trust these kids. But for right now, I don't.
That makes sense. That's logical. Like it has to be shown. Obviously, quickly before you do go though, C2 for Arsenal Manchester City title race. I know you've had City. You said Arsenal will always always Arsenal. What's the great quote? There's a quote you continue to use that I forgot it. So
what can go wrong will go wrong. Just sit back and wait. They will fuck themselves.
Stephen A. Smith.
It's looking like, to be honest with you, even after I say that, like Arsenal, like they are a really good team. Like all jokes aside, they are a really good team. I think they're a striker and maybe a midfielder away from actually maybe proving my theory wrong, which has been tried and tested for 20 years, but I think like next year, if they don't win it next year, then they just won't never win it, because like I seriously believe, like, I don't know if you have a lot of confidence in your United team, but I have confidence in the people that you've put in place to get it done. Like the structure. You guys are rebuilding the structure, and I'm jealous of that.
C24.
So, yeah.
We have as much faith in Manchester United as a man with a cheating wife does, that she won't cheat again. That's how much faith we have in Manchester United, fam.
So the same faith I have in these
Yeah.
players.
It's like
Yeah,
even
it's
with the
the
structure,
same.
like they've started off well, but I'm still like, okay, let's see. Like I've continuously said about our new ownership. All the questions I have, any questions Kaneki has or any other Manchester United fan have with them, will get answered in the summer. We'll know before we even kick a ball, even before preseason starts. We'll know fully. That's why I'm very interested to see, because then I know whether I'm invested and I'm involved and I'm emotionally connected again, or I'm like, okay, you man ain't serious, so I ain't serious. So we're just on vibes from the start of the season. I know what it is, just straight vibes. Just go get some ballers and hopefully throw some talent out there.
That's fair. That's fair, because I think honestly, I believe like we will be back to where we're supposed to be in 2 years. And also I because of the structure that I see, the people that I see you guys putting in place, when you have like people that like good, like solid structure at the top, it's only going to trickle down. I don't know how long it's going to take, but eventually you guys are going to get back to where you're supposed to be, where it's supposed to be competing for leagues. Now,
you say that, but please remember the road to hell is paved with good intentions. They can put all the good players in, all the good people right in position, and it still turned to shit. Think about it. People that crash their car, is never the case of the car's been behaving badly, so they expect it to crash. Everything on the car is good, and then just one day, that one lug nut just gets a little too loose, and they're barreling off a cliff. That's all it takes.
But but let me say this though. Let's say you guys get Tuchel this summer with the people
We're
that you have.
not going anywhere.
I know y'all aren't going to compete for any trophies, and I don't even know if you guys are going to even be in Europe or whatever. But
no, we won't.
So if you get Tuchel will figure out what works and then put you guys in position quickly.
Figure out what works. Like what? Is he going to go to Bayern and sign Eric Dyer?
No. He's not gonna. If you guys don't let him be in charge of transfers because his talent ID sucks. I mean, I don't trust any manager to pick the squad. Just tell me what profile you need, and then I will go pick the groceries out. You know, that's what I tell my girlfriend all the time. Like, all right, what are you in the mood for? All right, I'm gonna go get it. Don't worry about it. You know, just shit
I
like
don't need you with me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm good. I'll go myself.
You just put the shit together. I will get the ingredients. So do what you do with that.
Yeah,
but I mean, if I'm just saying hypothetically, like in 2 years, it's going to be a totally different league, because 2 years ago I didn't see Arsenal looking like this. So like they only have a short window and next year is going to be their peak year to get it done.
Yeah,
although
you gotta get right in the summer.
Yeah, but we're in the Manchester City Open right now, so I mean it's basically we're all playing for second. So it's matter like this year it's Arsenal's time to finish second. You know, Liverpool, they're gonna go back to hell like where they belong, and you know, now that you know, Daddy Klopp ain't there, fuck him, by the way, with his fake ass white teeth looking like Tic Tacs and shit. Fuck that guy. But yeah, like it's just gonna be who's gonna compete for second, and then until someone actually beats them outright without having COVID beat them, then you know, it's hard to say.
To be fair, Teaneck, they were dominating the league up until COVID.
Yeah, but it's Liverpool, so we don't care. But we don't care. It's Liverpool, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? We don't apply logic.
And plus, we were the last team to actually beat Pep outright, like from a full season, no stops or anything back in 2016.
Well, yeah, but let's be real. That Manchester City squad had Mangala and Fabian Delph and
hey man, don't take that away from me.
Audio Bravo.
Don't take that away from me. Don't take it away from me.
Jesus Nava.
Hey, Kaneki, it was still good enough to finish fourth. It was still good enough to finish fourth.
I'm feasting on crumbs right now, bro. Like I need nourishment, man. It's the memories that are feeding me right now. All right, just leave me alone.
Hey, C24, big up, man. Gotta let you go.
All right,
always
man.
great chopping it up with you, man. Always good to see you and chat to you.
All right.
Always good. Always see you in the chat supporting my Don. Big up every time,
yeah.
Every
Most
single
definitely.
time. Bless up. Shout out to C24. We're gonna keep the calls rolling. Going over to Kevin, my guy. What you saying, man? You good?
Yeah, bro. How are you, man?
I'm all
How's
blessed.
Thailand,
Blessed,
bro?
man.
What's up, bro?
Talk to us, man. Hey, Kevin, talk to us. Arsenal City, who's winning the league? Chat to us. I'm still here, by the way. Talk to us.
Like I mentioned on the call-in, not the call-in, the Q&A. Yeah, I said I want Arsenal to win, but as it goes by, I might change my prediction and say Manchester City will win.
No, first. Well, what made you change your prediction?
Because of Tottenham's recent form. I don't know if they'll do something for Arsenal playing like this. They probably allow Chelsea to finish above them at this rate, like honestly. And I hope Chelsea do. Just screw the Spurs fan. My best friend's a Chelsea fan. He's not all that noisy like the Chelsea fans. Not you fads, but just saying the general Chelsea fans in London are quite noisy, aren't they? So, but my friend isn't as noisy as you think. He always wishes the best for my football club, and I wish the best for his football club. So I hope Chelsea finish above Spurs just for that. But yeah, Chelsea. I just want to speak on Chelsea actually. Screw United. We're playing tonight. I can't refute the game again, obviously. Chelsea have a good core.
We're playing tonight, unfortunately.
The Palace.
Chelsea have a good core of players. You know what I mean? Like I think Chelsea didn't spend money properly on experience around the youth. I think what Chelsea needs to do in the summer is go and buy some players that are willing to play around these players, like the squad. Because I think they have a decent depth. I think Chelsea have decent depth of players. They have like 2 or 3 teams that they could play. But the only issue with Chelsea is reason why they've stumbled the last 2 years is because they lack that class. They lack experience. They have too much of a young squad. Thiago Silva's the only. How do you say it? The only proper experienced guy on that pitch. Whereas you could say maybe Reece James when he's fit, but he's injured always. He's always injured. So I look at Chelsea and I'm like, these players are like Caicedo, he's a good player, right? Enzo Fernandez is a good player. It's about how you get them to work next season. And I think Chelsea not really playing with pressure at the moment, you could say. Because a lot of the other clubs that they've just played, yes, they don't have anything to play for, but Chelsea they took advantage when the time came, and I just need to say this, yeah. Next season, I expect Chelsea to finish in the top 4. I expect them to finish in the top 4.
Okay.
They must, because they cannot go 2 or 3 years without finishing in the top 4. At this rate, if they finish in the top 4, they have to restructure the whole model. I think they should anyways. I think Bowley should be gone. I think they should change the whole ownership. But looking at it all, I think they really, really need to build a team around that Cole Palmer. Because Cole Palmer is that guy. He really is. Cole Palmer is class. I hold my hands up. He is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
And you need, and I think Madueke is a decent player, but I think he's better off the bench. I think Chelsea should find a new left winger to compete with Madueke next season. And
or right wing, yeah.
Right wing, because Cole Palmer plays
on the right, yeah.
Yeah, because he plays on the right, can play 10 too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Chelsea with Nkunku coming back, I think with the way I saw Nkunku play last night, Nkunku basically allowed the space for Chelsea to attack. Like he's the guy that drops deep and allows Chelsea to attack freely, fluidly, and I like that. I think Chelsea have been missing Nkunku, but is Nkunku going to score you 20-30 goals? Probably not. But is he the type of striker that's gonna allow you to play? Yes. He doesn't have to score 20-30 goals. He needs to contribute to a lot of goals around in Chelsea.
They'll look a lot better with Nkunku.
They look a lot better, exactly, because I feel like because Nicholas Jackson, for me, he's not a bad player.
Winger.
He's not a bad player, but
he's a footballer.
But there's a lot of chances he misses in front of goal. It reminds me a lot of Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez is a good player on the ball, but he misses a lot of chances. So what I'm trying to say is, I think next season I expect Chelsea to improve, and they must, because at this rate they cannot go 2 or 3 years without being in the top 4 in the Champions League. They need to be in the Champions League. After all that money spent, they cannot be finishing mid-table every season. They should use if they can get Europa League, they should qualify through the Europa League, or finish in the top 4. I don't expect Chelsea to compete for the title next season. But what I do expect from Chelsea is a lot of improvement because they cannot go. Like I said again, they cannot go 2-3 years in the mud.
Yeah, well, they've been 2 years in the mud, so hopefully the third season is the same. I'm hoping so. But hey, Kevin, let me get your scoreline prediction for tonight. Crystal Palace, Manchester United.
2-1 Palace.
2-1 Palace. All right, first. 2-1 Palace. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna argue against you.
Obviously, I just want to speak on the NBA for just a bit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Say your piece.
Obviously, you guys are covering the second round. Obviously, the semifinal. Have you guys done your predictions for the semifinals yet?
No, we didn't. Do you know what? We couldn't even because everything that was going. Kendrick and Drake just put like a spanner in all the works and that, and just took the air out of everything. So we had no time and space. Say again.
I've really been following much of the Kendrick and Drake drama.
Hey, you missing out, man.
I keep up with it on Twitter. I see.
Yeah, you missing out. But then again, I'm a hip hop head, but yeah, you missing out. Like that last Kendrick track, like I got what I wanted from it. I wanted a classic. We got one. Trust me, that's all I wanted. I was like, hey, you might keep dissing each other because one of you two is gonna drop a classic. Hopefully, both. Hopefully, multiple. And we got one. We got one, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, we move. Go on, Kevin. NBA. Go on.
My predictions. I think the Celtics should win in 5. I hope we can get it done. I hope we can get it done in 5 against the Cavs. The Cavs are.
What do you think it will be, though?
I think it'll be Celtics in 5 or 6. I think around that. Okay. I just hope we go through. It doesn't really matter how. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter how.
And who do you think wins the other semifinal in the East?
I think the Knicks win in 6. I rate the Pacers, I rate the Pacers, but I think the Knicks in 6.
Okay.
And
you think you beat the Knicks?
Yeah, I think we do. I hope we get Porzingis back because obviously Porzingis is gonna be a big miss if we get to the finals. Obviously, we need to get to the finals this year. I think it's a must. We do. In the other semifinals, I'm gonna go with a shock. Wolves in 6.
I don't think that's a shock, but I hear you.
I'm gonna go with the Wolves in 6.
Not gonna shock anymore.
And the other semifinals, I'm gonna go with was it again? OKC against Dallas. I think Dallas in 6.
Mm-hmm. And then who do you think wins the Wolves and the Wolves and Dallas?
Timberwolves.
So you play Celtics, Timberwolves in the finals. Okay, hey, that'd be lit.
It depends on Luka and Kyrie if they can how do you say it? How do you say this word again? It's a C. If they can not contribute, what do you call it?
What is it? If it's a C that shouldn't be named, it's CP, but go on, carry on. You know what I'm saying?
What I love it, man. I appreciate it, man. That means I've been putting in work, man. That's me.
Hey, Chris, I said you are number one of the Crystal Palace. Yo.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
You piss me off every day. That's why I shoot at you all given moments, yo. Anytime something bad happens with United, this guy's there with some funny ass shit.
If they can sort of support each other in a sense, then I think that can be a shot for the finals. But I just don't know. It really did. But I just hope my Celtics get the job done. Doesn't matter who we play. I hope we get the job done. That's it.
Nah, fast. All right, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hey, Kevin, big up to you, man. I'll let you go, my guy. Yeah, get through the rest of these calls as well. I think we again people.
News.
Go on.
Breaking news, by the way. Isak, new long-term contract. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, man. You might just bumped up his price if you sell him. You know what I'm saying? But don't sell him.
That's smart.
I'm glad. Don't sell him.
No.
Don't sell him.
Because
don't sell him.
No, don't sell him to Arsenal. No.
Oh, I obviously don't want that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We on the same page. Me to have nice things. That's all.
Nah, I don't, but I want Arsenal to have nice things even less. So, it happens to be like if you sell him abroad or something. Don't sell him to Arsenal. I actually rate him highly. I think the only issue with him is the injuries. That's legit. That's the only thing is. But we're going to keep the calls rolling. Of course, people, if you are a member, then you queue jump. Let's get to a member of the channel. Very interested to hear his thoughts. One of my favorite callers, man, like Don C, is in the building. Yes, Don, what are you telling me?
Yo, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to whatever time zone you're in.
Yeah, man. Every time, man. Big up, man. What are you saying, Don?
Where should we start? Should we start against Arsenal Man United on this Sunday?
Yeah. We can start there. Yeah, let's get to it. Yeah, that's fine.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm shook. Because going to Man United isn't like going to Spurs. Spurs is a derby. They're not a rival. They're a derby. I think people get that confused. Man United is a rival. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
My memories of Man United is when you go there, it's just war, ready for war. There's something about that stadium that when the Arsenal players, especially this new generation of Arsenal players, when they go there, they play to the occasion and they forget.
Soft.
It's about it's soft. It is what it is. Call it as you see it, innit? And this is why I'm kind of shook of them, because especially if let's just say in a hypothetical world, Fulham draw or beat City, which is unlikely, but I'm just talking about hypotheticals now.
First.
Then there's even more pressure for Arsenal, and we all know when the pressure gets on Arsenal, what happens? We fold. We become like little girls in Diddy's house. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but screaming and all the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch my language just a little bit, okay?
Cool, say your piece. You lot see the banner. Yeah.
I try to be mindful. Or as they say in Drake's house now, okay? But it is what it is, yeah? So this is why I'm more fearful for this game. Do you know what I'm saying? Against Tottenham, I knew he was gonna spank Tottenham just because Tottenham aren't that great. Yeah. They're like an energy bunny, and sooner or later the batteries will run out and then it gets shown. And you know the 3-2, when it was a 3-2, we complimented them by giving them 2 goals. You know what I'm saying? Remember when I said that last week? And Man United is a different kind of animal. Now, even though you're not playing well, you lot are a different kind of animal because you know you could turn up at any time. And we know that. And especially against Arsenal. You see what I'm saying? It's like when Tottenham played Chelsea. Tottenham played Chelsea. For some reason, Chelsea just cannot get over that hurdle.
Yes, Chelsea got their number. Yeah. Like
and
Chelsea
it's like that game there. And this is why I'm kind of shook. And don't get me wrong. Remember when I said to you last time, we're going to win the league, but that's more as an Arsenal fan, just being an Arsenal fan. When we want to talk about what is real,
supporter, we don't do fans.
Okay, fans. Sorry, support. I'm an Arsenal supporter. You know what I'm saying? And as an Arsenal supporter, I'm always wishing well. Yeah, but I'm a realistic fan as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
True.
As a realistic fan, I've always got to see the bigger picture. The bigger picture is, Arteta's done well, but right now it's not about if Arteta can do well. It's about if Arsenal can do well as a football club, and the Arsenal players. If they really want to show intent, we need to go to Old Trafford. Not even make a statement. A 1-0 is a statement because that's a win. Because no one cares how you play if you get those 3 points.
Get a win.
And if City does even drop a point or drop 2 points, then we'll come to the end of the season. We could be like, do you know what? Yeah, it's a defining moment at Old Trafford because one thing that we know with Arsenal is that we like to break records, whether it's an 8-2 loss, or a 5-game unbeaten with no one scoring goals, or Saka scoring in 23 consecutive matches. Yeah, we like to do those statistics, but I don't give a shit about those statistics. The only statistic I like here is the trophy at the end of the season. This is what I'm saying. No one cares about second place. Like when who was it? Zidane scored that wonderful goal in the Champions League final against Leverkusen. Most people can't even remember the score. They could just remember the goal that Zidane scored because it won them the trophy. This is what I'm saying. And that's what it comes down to. It's about winning, yeah? Arteta's done well, like I'm always saying. He's gave Arsenal a little bit of a winning mentality and a style of play, which is more important. All right? So if he does go, let's say at the end of next season or even December, because anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? We've got a style of play. So yeah, I big him up for that. But the signings are always going to be a bit skeptical of what he does. This is what I'm saying, because even though Havertz has done well, yeah, we could have put most midfielders in that position and they would have done the same thing.
Because of the system being there and the players around him. I fully hear what you're saying with that.
Let's not sugarcoat it, because he's good at what he does, but I'm sick and tired of getting good players of what they do. I want great players, yeah? And that's one thing that the league is missing, or even the top teams are missing. We haven't got great players. We've got just above average players play for Arsenal, and it's a system that makes them look good. You know what I'm saying?
Something as well, Duncy, because this is something that I've brought up to some Arsenal Arsenal supporters, and I'm going to bring it up to you. Why is your fan base acting like people won't raid your team? All of them are just confident that we're going to have these same I'm just going to bring this up. Because I'm going to bring this up now. your team is fantastic right now. The fact is that you have some very good players, as you're saying, some very good players. Who's to say Bayern Munich needs a centre back, Juventus needs a centre back, Real Madrid needs a centre back, Barcelona needs a centre back. Do you think your club has the stature to keep Saliba?
No, we don't.
Like,
honestly, we don't, because we're not winning.
Because let's say that Manchester United right now in our so-called whatever we're doing right now, we come to you with 120 million for Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Your club's not going to say no to that.
Of course, we
and just like that,
anything. And that's
because that's something what I'm keep saying, because what's something that's always crippled you is that every time when you're just at that final hurdle, you always end up doing some. I've said this on this channel. You've probably heard me always say it. Your biggest op is you.
Yeah.
I've always said this. Your man's biggest op is you. You man are going to challenge for the league and you sold Van Persie to Manchester United. You man are a couple players clear to probably can challenge for the league. You sell Alexis Sanchez to Manchester United. You man are just 3 players short from going for the league. You sell Ashley Cole to Chelsea.
Yeah.
You man just need a few more players to win the league. You get rid of Patrick Vieira. You sell Thierry Henry to Barcelona. Every time when you're just a few players away from actually doing something, you always end up selling key players. And it's something that I'm looking at you guys like, will you break the cycle or will it continue?
Do you know what? I'm hoping that we break the cycle, because when you're talking about 10 to 15 years ago, we was in a completely different position than we are in now. Yeah, at that point, we were paying off a stadium, right? And I could say that's an excuse, yeah, but I don't know the financials of what's going on.
No, that could just be the reason, because we've seen that with Spurs. Like,
And
going to a new stadium is gonna hit your finances.
It's going to hit you. But the difference with Spurs is, we still got titles, and Spurs just got Beyonce there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather a title than Beyonce, because she's been right for you. It is what it is, yeah. That's life. No Diddy and all the rest of it, yeah. I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah. But with Arsenal, I'm just hoping that we can keep these proper players and add to them. It's like, for me, I don't want an Ivan Toney, because I don't think he's good enough for 38 games, and that's realistic. He'll give us the same numbers as Havertz, so why not keep Havertz? And if we want shithousery, we got Declan Rice doing that. So we don't need another English player and to pay English tax for him. That's ridiculous. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, we like for me, for Arsenal, I just see that we need a left winger. We need another left winger. Right, we need to get rid of that blood clot. Okay, I'm trying to watch my language now. Yeah, we need to get rid of Nketiah. Yeah, because I think that did you know what he is? He's a leech, innit? You know what I'm saying? He's on the back of a creature, yeah, just sucking money off them for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Number 14.
Yeah, 14. Do you know it? Did you know it's 14 is Henry's number? It's just a number, yeah, but it's still got a tie to Arsenal. This is what I'm saying. And myself,
not how much. No. It's a number to people, but for what it holds at your club, it's past that.
No, of all players to give it to, you might as well just give it to Ben White, because at least he's scoring more than he is. Yeah, at least he's assisting more than he is. Yeah, and for me, Nketiah is just do you know what? He's like a bank robber. Yeah, he's like a bank robber that's been found out. What's the point of having someone like him at my club? You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. I haven't got time for all these sentimental players. You remember I said to you on the first time I ever called in, yeah? If man want to have a good time and be sentimental, go to a strip club. Yeah? Because at least you're getting what you paid for. This is what I'm saying.
That's true.
I don't want to see man like that at my club. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you try to win. You're like a win at all costs, which we all should be. And it's a lot of fans are more on the feeling, and like he's mentioned, the sentiment side of things.
Yeah, you have all. I've heard Don Pointy speak, and how he's speaking, I'm like, these are the fans, like I said before, that I say I put in a category. You have Lee Gunner, Troops, and him. Like these fans here that are like, I'm not happy with second. This is a disappointing season if we don't win anything. I'm pissed off because you lose the league by 2 points, say. You can point at the games that cost you this league now. And it's down to inadequate. Yeah, and it's down to inadequate signings.
Yeah.
It's down to inadequate signings.
Yeah.
You have all rights to can say this.
And the thing is, it's the players that actually been doing well, that's been playing most of the time. They're the ones that's not.
No way, Skamaka scored.
Yeah, it's like one of those players. Like who is it? Zinchenko. Yeah. Like, how many goals have come down his side? It's like man bully him. Man,
you lost to Aston Villa because of him.
They
Yeah,
target
bro.
him.
And the thing is, yeah, if I could see this as just a supporter, why is the rest of the supporters not doing something or saying something about it? This is what I'm saying. It sounds like just back the team. Yeah, I'll back my team. Yeah, I'll always back my team. Yeah, but guess what I'm gonna call it out when we're fucking up, just like I did when Saka was fucking up, when he needed to be rested, when he wasn't playing well, when every single time he has a bad game he wants to limp like to say, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, oh come on baby, let me give you a hug. You know what I'm saying? If my child falls over, yeah, I tell him to get the fuck up. Just tell you why, yeah, because I'm trying to build character. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Yeah, I'm not into this Z generation bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
So, Doncy, I have a question for you with Kai Havertz, with regards to Kai Havertz.
Yeah, go on.
Do you think you guys got Kai Havertz to help with like the whole pet store theme, right? Because you got Win, who's the dog. Now you got a donkey. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you get like Falcao. You know, he's a bird. You like complete the whole set, man. You get a little pet shop going in there. You know what I'm saying?
To be honest, I didn't understand the Kai Havertz signing, and I still don't understand it. Right? Yeah, and that's just to be honest, because then, like, if he was gonna play a false nine, then he's not really a false nine player. Yeah, he the only thing I see of him, he's big, he's bullyish, he can get you the odd goal or 10 goals a season. We had that in Xhaka. This is what I'm saying. So it was like a replacement for a replacement, and we didn't need that. If anything, we should have kept Xhaka, bought Havertz as to put on the bench, sit him in Vieira's place, yeah, and bought a fucking striker. Yeah,
yeah, but I hear you.
Because
but
if we
go on,
I said because if we got a killer up front, guess what's gonna happen? He's gonna score goals. Instead of giving us 15 goals a season, he's gonna give us 25, and that's the difference between coming first and being a Nando's side dish. That's what I'm saying.
Let me get your prediction for the game, Manchester United Arsenal next Sunday. Scoreline prediction.
Okay, it's gonna be a very hard fought 2-1. You lot to score first.
But you think you lot come back from after we score?
I think we. Did you know it's hard because it depends what's gonna happen on Saturday. Because we all know that when there's no pressure on Arsenal, when there's no pressure on Arsenal, we do so well. But when the pressure comes onto Arsenal, it's just one of those things. And being under Old Trafford, I don't know whether there's a smell in there that Arsenal don't like. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Or you man just bring strippers out to Arsenal and they're all married. They're gonna get shook and all the rest of it. Yeah, we just don't know because we know Haaland's around the corner, innit? Yeah, I've been to Manchester a few times. Yeah, is where it is. Yeah,
yeah, great city. Great city, man. I live here. Fantastic city.
Okay. Before I got the handcuffs on, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. It is where it is. Yeah,
I hear that.
But I say a hard fought 2-1 to Arsenal.
Hard fought 2-1. But okay.
But do you know what it is?
We'll get the dub.
Yeah, do you know? I think we'll win, but it's gonna be a very hard fought. But I guess next week Monday we'll see.
We gonna find out 100% because obviously the fan calling show will be the day after that game. People,
you're not gonna brush Crystal Palace tonight. I'm just gonna let you say that. I'm just gonna let you know it's gonna be 3-0. Yeah, 3-0.
3-0. Why is that? Because Bruno's injured. Is that what it is?
Do you know what? Yeah, you lot been cooking a long time. You lot been cooking. I think you lot been cooking. It's just that I just think it's more confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's more confidence.
Doncy,
I
hope you know that. Doncy, I hope you know that boiling water counts as cooking. I hope you know
that. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Kaneki. I wish at this point we could boil water. I don't trust these guys to boil water.
Some of the best meals start from people boiling water. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like so I don't used to say that all the time about bad cooks, like they burn water. Like that's how I feel about our club.
Do you know, I sent St. Anthony goal for you lot today.
I hope you're right, man. I need that win.
Good luck, yeah. And the thing is, I see you on the weekend, brother. Yeah.
Doncy, definitely, man. 100%.
I love the content as usual.
Hey, man, keep supporting. Yeah, always great hearing from you as well. Big up, Doncy. Shout out to Doncy, man.
You see, you want to know the joke, Flawless? No mean to cut you off. You see, if their fan base was just that, I wouldn't have a problem. You know. But it's because it's just because 99% of their fan base sound like Igal. It's the reason why I just don't want happiness for them.
Yeah, there's the sensible ones. Normally,
like shut up, Doncy and Syrup.
But let's carry on. We're gonna get to the next caller. Another quality caller who calls in all the time. Very interested to hear what he has to say. Man, like Matthew is in the building. My Don, what are you saying, Young G? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, we're playing today, innit? 8 o'clock.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
Bro looks stressed.
Yeah, because he knows.
I'm just tired, innit? Like,
that's it, tired. Like Kaneki's name says tired. We all are.
Yeah,
I wish you could just sim this game. I'm only here so I don't get fined. That's legit.
Yeah, quick sim. You know.
Quick just sim the thing, man.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, it's like, bro.
Let me get your scoreline prediction quick before we move on from United, because none of us want to talk about United.
No,
Scoreline
let's
prediction.
talk about the Palace. Let's talk about the Palace.
Let's not. Man. You know what I'm saying? How about that?
Oh.
This guy 1-1, yeah. All right, first.
Yeah,
I'll take
1-1,
the
bro.
draw.
1-1.
Matthew, let me ask you though. Arsenal City title race continues. Who's winning the league?
Listen, football heritage always prevails, man. I don't care, bro. Fuck Arsenal. Yeah, I don't care if we don't win. We just need to draw. That's it. Draw and that's it. That's it.
What if you don't? But don't you want the 3 points?
Bro, let's look what's underneath my name. It's called sabotage. We just need to sabotage them and they're done. Because I know City aren't losing.
I'm on that. You know what? I'm with Matthew. I've said that in regards to we just have to spoil the party. Like, yes, of course, I want us to beat Arsenal. But if we draw, cool. If we can ruin that, because I didn't even realize up until like
a win would be even more sweet. I can't lie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. A win would be beautiful. I would celebrate that.
Yes, listen. I need the rage of everyone cursing Man United. That's all I want to hear. Thank you, Matthew, for being on the team that I'm on right now. I want to hear nothing but rage against Manchester United. Oh, we want our so-called city rival to win the league. Oh, we are a disgrace of a fan base. And as I said, I want to hear nothing. The only thing from Arsenal fans I want to hear is the 115 charges. And that Man United are a disgrace.
About it though, Kaneki. If it was roles reversed, if we was playing City and they was in this situation, or we was playing Liverpool and they was in this situation, I'd want to do the same. I love spoiling their parties. Misery loves company. Hey, come join the Losers Lounge. You know,
that's it, course, man.
Come be miserable with us, man. Come be miserable with us, man.
All the ops need to rise today, man. Hoyland, Garnacho, Bruno, Rashford. You need to rise. You need to rise for that game.
Hey, yo, come on.
I'm telling you right now, there will be nothing more pleasing than us beating Arsenal, and it's from a penalty that wasn't a penalty. Like just that alone will be that some dive. Just to hear them go at the referee. That's what I want. I want pure, unadulterated hatred.
Last minute winner,
Bruno
bro. Run that back.
Fernandes
I don't care. Last minute winner.
Bruno
Fernandes. That's even a Bruno Fernandes.
Just don't lose. That's where we're at.
Just don't lose.
All I need you lot to do. I'm not even asking. Always I'll be asking, oh, it's Arsenal. Yeah, well, hey, you lot, just don't lose.
Cool. Remember how AFTV sounded when Anthony scored on his debut? Just that pure vitriolic hatred. That's what I want. Anthony scoring his second goal of the season, and it's the win against Arsenal. Inject that into my veins, fam.
I don't care if it's only down a last minute equalizer from a corner. Like, yo, just don't lose. I don't care how.
Last minute own goal, man. I need them tears. I can't lie.
I got a question. I got a question for Matthew and the other Man United fans. What happens though if Fulham somehow beat Man City? How are you going to be feeling going into the game?
Yeah, well, if it happens, you know what? The Arsenal there's even more pressure on him that done.
That puts even more pressure on Arsenal.
You'd rather Man City win on Saturday?
No, I didn't say no. I didn't say Manchester City rather win. I don't care what happens over there. We just need to do our job. I don't care what.
No, but it puts more pressure on Arsenal.
I don't care what Manchester City do that game. I'm not, whether they win, whether they lose, whether they draw. I do not care.
What you need to understand.
Don't lose to Arsenal. That is it.
Yeah. This is the WWE thing. Two of them are in the ring fighting for the belt. We pop out of nowhere with a chair and just hit somebody and then leave the ring. That's what we're up right now. We are just going to run in the ring with a chair, beat both of them with the chair, and walk out. Whoever wins the game, we don't care. Yeah, we don't care. We're doing damage.
Yeah, that's it. We don't. It's like when wrestlers do that, to add on to that analogy, when they have beef with another wrestler and they go out there and interfere in the match. They don't want they don't care who about the other wrestler who wins the match. They just want such and such to lose. They don't care who they win. They don't care who they fighting. It's just about stopping up. I don't care who it is. We just want it. And I'd feel the same way if it was City we were playing on Sunday or if it was Liverpool we're playing on Sunday.
We don't want the
updates. Yes,
tears everywhere.
Misery loves company.
Leeds, who might be in the Premier League next year.
Well, Leeds are in the playoffs, so thank you for reminding me. Leeds hold that because you lot thought you were getting automatic promotion and you're gonna lose in the playoffs, and we will be there. I'm saying I told you, misery loves company. So
They
when
suck
they
in
lose to the
playoffs,
semi-final,
too.
yeah,
They
man,
suck.
100%. You know what I'm saying? It's Leeds, lovely place. Shit,
First
stadium,
of all, big up
yeah.
McKenna though. I can't like big up McKenna though.
Yeah, McKenna's
Big
done
get.
bits. Yeah, McKenna's done bits.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
big
done
up,
bits.
big
Yes.
up though.
He's done bits. But Matthew, let me get your prediction for that game as well. Manchester United Arsenal next Sunday.
2-1, last minute winner.
Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, Matthew, I'm gonna let you go. Gonna get to this last caller and close out. But big up, my dog. Every single time, yeah. Every single time. Shouts to
I
Matthew.
think you'll win 4-0.
New caller calling in. I've seen him in the chat before. I know he's a City fan, seen him in the chat. So it's always good having new people on as well as the regulars. Man, like AK is in the building. Yes, AK. What are you telling me, man? You good?
What's up? What's up, people? What's up?
What's good, man? What's good, man? Where you calling in from, my guy?
I'm calling in from Leeds, bro.
Okay. Your floor's yours, man. Floor's yours. Speaking of Leeds, floor's yours. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah. I mean, as much as I want to talk about your matchup with Arsenal, I want to see Arsenal bottle the league.
Yeah.
Bet you do.
Oh, they will. They will. Don't you worry. They will. Arsenal.
Yeah, and currently I'm on a bank. I mean, it's a bank holiday today, so yeah, it's just pouring outside.
No, I hear you, man. You know what I'm saying? Is the weather not good down there? It's all right here still. The weather's all right. Yeah.
Nah,
But you ain't
it's
too far.
pouring here, bro. It's pouring here, flawless. It's pouring.
Okay, crazy. Yeah, the sun's out. You know what I'm saying, in Manchester, and you lot ain't even too far. Yeah, first. But yeah, do you think you win the league, AK? Talk to us. The City, do your team win the league? The City win the league?
Yeah, like I'm gonna say this. Like after the Wolves game, I'm very much confident that we're gonna go ahead and win against Spurs. We're gonna win our game against Fulham. I can see us doing the 4-peat.
Yeah, I see that. I think you do the 4-peat. I do the 4-peat. Let me get your score prediction for the Manchester United Arsenal game. Do you think Arsenal win all their games from now to the end of the season, or do they drop points?
As much as I want Arsenal to not win the league, United 2-1.
United 2-1. Okay. And do you think City? Do you think you lot win all your games from now to the end of the season?
Yeah, with the way they're going, yeah, I can see it. With the way they're going, like I can see it.
And since you're a City fan as well, we don't talk to City fans often on here. How disappointed was you about the Champions League exit to Madrid?
I mean, yeah, it is gutting, to be honest. It is gutting, like the squad depth, the type of players we have, the quality, top manager. We were all into get our second get our second Champions League in a row, but it is what it is. It's the Champions League. Anything can happen.
No, that's facts.
Madrid, yeah, but Madrid, I gotta give props to them.
Facts.
They dragged us to 10s and they knocked us out. I gotta give props to them. Real Madrid.
Yeah, they did the business. They did the business 110%. They did do the business. And that being said, who do you actually have winning the Champions League overall? Before I let you go,
I'm expecting a German final, like Bayern versus Dortmund. So I'm gonna say Dortmund for Marco Reus.
Dortmund, yeah. Okay, all right. First. AK, gonna let you go. Big up though. Great first call, yeah. I'm gonna close out the show. Big up, salute. I always see you in the chat.
Big up.
Every time.
All right, man.
Shout out to AK. That is the last call. Let me know in the chat, people, who's live. We're gonna redirect to them. But obviously the content will keep rolling here at Sarcasm City TV. People, the content will keep on rolling. So we will be back live here, unfortunately, for the Crystal Palace versus Manchester United watch along. Then we'll be over on the playback from 12:30 a.m. for the first game, which is then I believe it is the Knicks Pacers. Yes, I was right. So yeah, game 1 of that series, New York Knicks versus the Indiana Pacers, and then following that, we'll be staying there live for game 2 of the Denver Nuggets versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's so both of those people are on the playback. Both of them NBA games as well. They are on the playback. Let me drop the playback link in the chat, because if you are an NBA fan, get over there to the playoffs. I've been giving out VIP passes so you can watch the game along with us. So not only will you see the host on the screen, you'll see the same live stream that we see as well, people. So yeah, just drop the link in the chat for the playback. So yeah, head over there, playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV, or download the playback app from your app store. Come sign up, because that's where all the gaming content will be going as well. We ran pro clubs on there, but you're gonna get pro clubs on there. When I start my career mode back, because it's so popular, because you lot love seeing me get beat up on the career mode, so that will be over there. What else we're gonna run over there? GTA, we're gonna run over there as well. Me and Sheik spoke about getting a WWE 2K24. Gonna get that, so we can run some games on that and other stuff as well, people. When I set up the PS3 back, Fight Night I've ran as well, so I was running Fight Night, a career mode for that too. So yeah, people, we're going to all that Sarcasm City TV gaming content will be over on the playback as well. I just need to put the capture card. I need to chat to Spoobs and get the capture card on here, so it'll be synced up with the audio, because I was share screening yesterday, people. But yeah, love to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you subscribe to Steve's channel, Strasbourg Steve. Link is in the title. Man, I'm saying that Saeed is live as well. Oh wait, I'm gonna F5 Flawless Real Table live soon, people. Oh yeah, me and Sheik, that's gonna be jokes. That, you know what I'm saying? I'm legit gonna look in the PlayStation store, see what 2K24 saying, and we gonna run some 2K at some point, probably over the summer. Once the season's done, before the Euros and things of that nature, and during the Euros as well, because there will be less of the regular content, because it's going to be more watch-alongs and things of that nature on here and the playback as well.
Complete shameless right here. My Coop Miner stock is going up. It's 2-1 Atalanta. Coop Miner score. You know, Atalanta is playing Salernitana.
Okay, all right, calm.
So my Coop Miner stocks is up again. If he's smart, Colt Miners, I think he goes Bayern. If he's smart, he goes Bayern.
Yeah, that first makes sense. I hear you. You know what I'm saying? But love to everyone that's locked in. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well. Oh yeah, the 16 out of 10 t-shirts are available for those that put in the last orders. I'll be sending them out today, tomorrow. So whether and they're available worldwide shipping. So obviously international takes slightly longer, but as you can see, people, 16 out of 10 t-shirt right here, people. This is obviously the white and black one, but we've got in white and black, black and white, red and black, blue and white as well, and it's available, people, for all available worldwide. Link is in the chat. I mean, in the pinned comment, sarcasmctv.myshopify.com, and we'll be adding stuff as well. To Braff Sports JA. Arsenal.
We're still laughing,
and we're still laughing. Yeah, because you're gonna win the same amount as us this season, and the same amount as Chelsea.
I'm telling you, hey, you man's better pray, and I swear to God, if you guys need to lift a golden retriever at the end of this season called trophies. You mans need to lift a golden retriever at the end of the season called trophies. So Wayne has a best friend. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. We will be there.
The tears will be great. It is. It's going to be a beautiful setting. And you know what's crazy is we're going to be the ones to end it. That's the beautiful part. We don't even see. We see you, man, bleed front and center because of us.
I'm telling you, if we end it, I know on the Back Again podcast, you will be muted. Every time you try to speak, truth is going to me. 100%. And that's what I want. That's what I want. Nothing but.
I'm not even going to go overboard. He's gonna expect me to attack. I'm not even gonna go overboard. I'm gonna be
fam. It's just a smile. Don't worry. Yeah. All you need to do is just go there with the bulletproof vest and a smile. That's just it.
Troops, man, brother. What's going on? But yeah, people, we are gonna close out. Big up to everyone. Hope you enjoyed the fan calling show. Big up to all the regular callers. Big up to all the new callers. Always good hearing from new people. Big up everyone in the chat, all the regulars, or the mods, or the members, etc., as well. I'm closing out to Makala Kawano. I'm saying, hope I didn't butcher your name, my guy. I'm closing out, but you get the fan calling shows every Monday, 4:30 p.m. UK time. And when the Euro starts, I've not sorted it out fully, but you will get more fan calling shows during that period, people, so you can get your previews and stuff, recaps, etc. But love to everybody who has locked in. This has been Talk Your Ish, the fan calling show, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Don't go anywhere though, because we're redirecting over to Saeed. You lot already know, put 16/10 raid. Big up, and see you lot back here for the Crystal Palace Manchester United. Watch you lot.